Mr. Strong by Roger Hargreaves. This is the story of Mr. Strong. Mr. Strong is the strongest person in the whole wide world. The strongest person there has ever been, and probably the strongest person there ever will be. He is so strong he can only bend an iron bar with his bare hands. He can tie knots in it. Mr. Strong is so strong he can throw a cannonball as far as you and I can throw a tennis ball. Mr. Strong is so strong he can hammer nails into a wall, but just by tapping them with his finger. Strong by name and strong by nature. And would you like to know the secret of Mr. Strong's strength? Eggs. The more eggs Mr. Strong eats, the stronger he becomes. Stronger and stronger and stronger. Anyway, this story is about a funny thing that happened to Mr. Strong one day. That morning he was having breakfast, and for breakfast he was having eggs, followed by eggs. And to finish he was having, guess what? That's right, eggs. That was Mr. Strong's normal breakfast. After his eggy breakfast, Mr. Strong cleaned his teeth. And as usual, he squeezed all the toothpaste out of the tube. I told you not to jump into the tube. And as usual, he cleaned his teeth so hard he broke his toothbrush. Mr. Strong gets through a lot of toothpaste and toothbrushes. After that, he decided to take a walk. He put his head open the front door of his house. Crash. What a beautiful day, he thought to himself, and stepping outside the house, he shut his front door. Bang! The door fell off its hinges. Mr. Strong gets through a lot of front doors. Then Mr. Strong went for a walk. He walks through the woods. When he was going to look at where he's going, and he walks straight bang into a huge tree. Crack! Crack! Bumping into crack. The huge tree shrunk. The huge tree dropped and three thunder to the ground. Oh, pickles, said Mr. Strong. I can't speak. I can't say that. He walked into town. And again, not looking where he's going, he walks straight bang against the bus. Now, Zooey over. As you and I were to walk into a bus, you get run over, would we? Not Mr. Strong. The bus stopped and said, I had to run a brick wall. Oh, pickles, said Mr. Strong. Eventually, Mr. Strong walked through town and the country to a farm. The farmer met him in the road, looking very worried. What's the matter? Asked Mr. Strong. It's my cornfield, replied the farmer. It's on fire and I can't put it out. Mr. Strong looked at the hedge and sure the cornfield is blazing fiercely. Water, said Mr. Strong. We must get water to put out a fire. But I don't have enough water to put a whole field out, cried the worried farmer. And the nearest water is down the river, and I don't have a pump. Then maybe we'll have to find something to carry the water, replied Mr. Strong. Is that your farm? He asked the farmer, pointing to the barn in a field. Yes, but I was going to put my corn in it, said the farmer. But, can I use it? Asked Mr. Strong. Yes, but, replied the perplexed farmer. Mr. Strong walked to the barn, and then you know what he did? He picked it up. He actually picked up the barn. The farmer couldn't believe his eyes. Then Mr. Strong carried the barn above his head down to the river. Then he turned the barn upside down. Then he lowered it into the river so that it filled up with water. Then this shows how Mr. Strong is strong. He picked it up and carried it back to the blazing cornfields. Mr. Strong emptied the upside-down bar full of water full of the frames. Sizzle, sizzle. Splutter, splutter. 1 minute the flies like leaping in there. The next minute they were gone. However, can I thank you? The farmer asked Mr. Strong. Oh, it was nothing, remarked Mr. Strong modestly. But I have some way to reward you, said the farmer. Well, said Mr. Strong, you are the farmer, and you must keep chickens. Yes, lots, said the farmer. And chickens lay eggs, went on Mr. Strong. And I rather like eggs. Then you shall carry as many eggs as you can, said the farmer, and took Mr. Strong over to the farmyard. Mr. Strong said goodbye to the farmer, and thanked him for the eggs, and the farmer thanked him for helping. Then Mr. Strong, just using one finger, picked up the eggs and went home. Then Mr. Strong put the eggs carefully down his kitchen table and went to close the kitchen door. Crash! The door fell off his hinges. Eat all pickles, said Mr. Strong and sat down. Crunch! The chair fell into bits. All pickles, said Mr. Strong and started cooking his lunch. Egads! And for lunch he was starting with eggs, followed by an egg or two, and then eggs. And followed by pudding he was having. Well, can you guess? If you can, there's no need to turn the page over to find out that he was having ice cream. No poor death bomber poop this cat. Could someone get pickles? Pickles taste. I like pickles. Out my geese. Geese is not good. Okay, here are your complete pickles. Okay, hope there's pickles inside of this. This isn't pickle, it's gas. Okay, that Miss Naughty pulling pranks again. Just actually, it sounds good. And I guess 17 scores not beat good fight. What is this Mr. Noisy got to do with him? Because they're both red and actually stink. Well, actually, it sounds good. What is that sound? It's Noisy Shoes. Just try and get this ball. Oh, pickles. Can someone get this keek? They're just actual boots. But just check. Heat. A heat. A full heat. I'd like a piece of meat. This is so funny. I can't get up with Mr. Strong and his craziness. And repeat, dump to him. That's okay. Oh, fuck.